You were family. YouTube gang, today I'm going to be doing part 1 of What If the Boys Luffy was trained by the man, Douglas Bullet. See what I did there? Yeah, Luffy's a boy, and Douglas Bullet's a man. Yeah, like, you can actually respect them because there actually used to be an army inside of One Piece. There wasn't nothing. There wasn't any Marines, but we're going to start the story with Garp driving Luffy in a boat.
Grandpa, where are we going? We're in the middle of nowhere.
Luffy, you've been convinced that you want to become a pirate.
Wait, what about Ace?
I'm gonna have to separate you two. You're gonna have to go train with a pirate I know. He broke out of Impel Down, but you're gonna have to train with him.
What are you talking about?
You're so convinced on becoming a pirate, and I don't want you to die, so I'm gonna train you so you can get super strong. Go in the seas and you'll be able to hold up against at least vice admirals. If he trains you every day until you die, you should be as strong as an admiral. But since you want to become a pirate, I'm gonna grant you your wish. As he then drops Luffy off on an island, throwing Luffy, saying, "Bye, Luffy. Tell me if you die. I'll send you postcards every year, once in a year, okay?" Bye. As he just sails out.
But,
As then a dark shadow then appears over Luffy. This is Douglas Bullet. As Douglas Bullet is literally training Luffy, like, the first thing he trained Luffy in is his Conqueror's Haki, then his Armin Haki, and then he trained Luffy in a couple of Rokushiki techniques. Like, mostly the teleportation Rokushiki techniques, and Luffy can jump on air. And he can do, he can't do Lion Man, he can do Iron Body. So yeah, and those are the 3 Rokushiki techniques my boys Luffy know. So Luffy, we just see him as he's walking down Marineford. Then, a Vice Admiral. This Vice Admiral, we're going to say is that Vice Admiral Dalmatian then comes out as he says, "You can't be here. You're a filthy pirate. Now you're going to be captured and put into Impel Down." As Luffy's just walking past him. Suck a cock. Oh, and by the way, Luffy is always going to look like this. Like, Douglas Bullet made Luffy pretty fit, so Luffy is always going to look like he's in a Snake Man form. It's just that his arms aren't red. Like, Luffy's just going to look like that in muscularity. Move. For people who are feeling, like, really bad about themselves and they're saying how they're ugly and stuff, they probably envy Luffy because Luffy can literally change his body without having to do any sort of plastic surgery. So that's pretty cool, I guess. Nah, I don't want to change who I am. As we then see Luffy, he's just walking. And Dalmatian then brings out his fist as he tries to punch Luffy. Luffy dodges Dalmatian and grabs his arm, throwing him over into the air. They then both put up their fists as Dalmatian rushes at Luffy. Luffy rushes at Dalmatian, and they both clash fists. They fight for a good 5 minutes, and then, like, a couple of randoms Marine come out, as they then try to rush at Luffy. Luffy just says, "Oh no, not today, buddy," and he just rushes at them. He stretches out his arm and punches Dalmatian in the face. Oh no, he didn't rush at the Marines. He rushed at Dalmatian. He punches Dalmatian in the face, making Dalmatian flip back. He then hockeys up his leg as he does that, like, body flicker technique and appears right behind Dalmatian, like in the air right behind Dalmatian, and his leg is stretching out as he hockeys it up and kicks Dalmatian right in the head, making Dalmatian fall down. He then blows up his fist, making it a little bit bigger, and smashes it into Dalmatian's body, knocking Dalmatian out cold. We then see, as the Marines are just shooting at Luffy, Luffy just beats all of them up, and he walks inside the tower. Then, a man appears behind Luffy. This man is known as Kizaru. As Luffy just runs, like, he just body flickers before Kizaru can do anything. And standing in there is, well, his granddad training some pink-haired kid. Now, for purposes, we're gonna say that Garp's the one who saved Alvida. So yeah, and Garp has been training Kobe for the past year now. Now Kobe knows all of the Rokushi techniques. So he sees Luffy, and then he says, "Wait, he's a pirate!" As he then rushes at Luffy. Well, Luffy's saying, "Oh hey, oh hey, Gramps," but then he then catches Kobe's punch, flipping Kobe around, slamming Kobe on the ground. So what you doing is Kobe just gets back up and uses his leg, and he tries to kick Luffy in the head. Luffy just elongates his arm, stretches out his arm, grabs Kobe's head, stretches his arm back, and slams Kobe face first into the ground. Ugh.
Can you please stop rushing at me? I'm not doing anything to you.
You're a pirate.
No, he's actually my grandson.
Huh?
Oh,
So, what is it, Luffy? I come back from training. Oh, yeah. Oh, so you know that Ace, AC, oh, let's say Luffy's 1 year older. You know that AC boy, right? Yeah. He left about a year ago to become a pirate. Oh, well, I'm a pirate now. I just came to say hi. As they talk for like an hour, and then Luffy finally makes his venture into the pirate world. Now, Dalmatian immediately gives Luffy a $55 million, no, a $30 million bounty, which I think is the exact same he got in the original. But no, since it's a vice admiral who's giving it, and he told him how the pirate gave him a good fight, he lied. He got whooped. In that fight, it was like Sasuke versus Naruto. It's just that Dalmatian won trying to hold back like Naruto. He was actually going out, and it was still the same results. No. It was like Neji versus Naruto, but this time Neji won, and Neji didn't get that much damage. So yeah, it was like that. You know what I mean? He completely abolished Dalmatian. And Luffy is given a $55 million bounty. Now, this, like, Shanks knows Luffy and stuff. Now, this is being recognized by a couple of pirates. They're like, 55 million. So Luffy still does his journey, and he actually beats Crocodile the first time, which results in a little bit of different. So, to the story. Yeah, and Helmeppo never becomes a marine, I guess. You know, so we just have my boy Luffy, you know. He's sailing on the sea with Roro Noah, and we're just gonna say, yeah, Roro Noah is pretty strong, you know, like, everybody's as strong as they are in the main timeline. And we actually saw how Nami would have looked if, like, Oda's sketching of Nami. We're going to make Nami a navigator, but she's also going to be like a fighter at the exact same time. So she's going to have a ginormous hammer that she's going to be smashing and bonking people with, because that's what she was supposed to look like. But then Oda resketched her, which sucks, because Nami would have been bad. I'm not going to lie. So we see... Oh my gosh. So we see Luffy as they made it to the New World. Luffy with a bounty of 700 million. Now, the 2 year time skip is still gonna happen, and we're gonna like push Ace's capture back just a little bit. The reason why I'm doing this is because, you know, well, my own reasons. Now, Luffy, you know, like, he's going to get stronger throughout his journey. We're not gonna change him that, so add all of Luffy's strength from pre-time skip onto this Luffy. Like, I know Luffy in here already has second gear and stuff, but yeah, just add all that strength on, which if this Luffy in this timeline was a 3, that mean right now in this timeline, adding the other Luffy, he's a 1.5, which would give him a 4.5, which is a nice boost, which would be about as strong as Whole Cake Island Luffy. So we see my boy's Luffy. He fights Katakuri, and since, like, they're not really, like, bashing him down, but nah, they're like, 700K? I mean, $700 million bounty. He can't beat Katakuri. And this time, there's actually cameras to show when he beats Katakuri. And instead of Katakuri falling on his back and giving up, nah, they actually, like, fought. Like, him and Katakuri actually bounced it out, and Luffy beat Katakuri fair and square. Now, Luffy gets the information about the entire Whole Cake Island thing. He beats up Kuma And yeah, we didn't see my boy's Luffy. Oh, and I'm just wondering, how's Luffy gonna, like, how's the rest of the crew gonna thrive? Like, Luffy's thriving, pretty dang well, but how's the rest of the crew's gonna thrive? We're going to. I'm back. Sorry for that interruption, but I think the last part I left off was Katakuri and Luffy. So, yeah, Luffy beat Katakuri. Now, oh wait, no, it was the Straw Hats. So, I was trying to explain the Straw Hats. So, the Straw Hats in this timeline are as strong as after the tier time skip. Hold on. Before Dressrosa. So that means, except for Luffy, he's stronger. Yeah, but they're that strong. Now, yeah, Luffy catches news about Ace, and he goes down there with the rest of his crew. Now, when all of the Whitebeard allies get there, Whitebeard, I think he was duking it. No, he wasn't duking it out at this time. But then a cruise ship shows up. This is the Straw Hat Pirates. As Luffy comes running onto the scene. And Whitebeard's just like, huh? What? What is he doing here? Who's that Brad? But he just says, he looks like he has muscle, so I guess he could help. As a couple of Marines just come running over at them. Luffy just uses his Conqueror's Hockey to knock them out. Whitebeard's eyes are widened. So, he's one of those brats. Whitebeard just jumps from his ship, flying, soaring through the sky. He falls to the ground, smashing his legs into the ground as he gets back up. And he says, "So you're that brat I've been hearing about. The man who invaded a Yonko's territory and came back out alive. Struce Hut, Luffy. The man with a $2 billion bounty." As a matter of fact, I am. My teacher, aka Douglas Bullet, he was in many wars, so it sucks that I have to get my brother to be in a war, but now I can actually have a taste of what war's like. Douglas, that's your sensei. The rest of the Straw Hat crew, they've already ran out, like defeating, people. And Nami, I'm just thinking about Nami now. Her smash! Smashing people after people up, bro. Bro, Oda should have never had made this Nami that we have in the timeline with that stupid climb attack. Like, it would have been better if she still had the climb attack, but with a freaking hammer, bro. Zeus comes to her, so it's a mixture of girl Thor, a mixture of girl Thor and Zeus. And then she could just name her hammer Mjolnir, or one of her attacks, Mjolnir Lightning Cloud. So, no, as a matter of fact, we're actually going to have her get Zeus in this timeline. And spoiler alert, if you haven't read chapter 1011 of One Piece, I'm warning you, get the heck off. So Big Mom has Hera now, which does give her a little amp in strength, but still. Luffy, she's just flying around that cloud, and she just yells, Mjolnir! Oh my gosh, that's scary, man. Like, Nami is scary. Like, Nami, if Oda had just drawn Nami like that and made her character like that, bro, Nami would have been scary, bro. She would definitely have been one of the top fighters in the crew. Like, she wouldn't have been stronger than Luffy, because that's not really gonna hurt Luffy. And plus, like, Luffy's literally the literal opposite to Nami. Like, Nami can't hurt Luffy, number one. And then at the exact same MF time, the lightning can't hurt Luffy either. So Nami would basically be useless when it comes down to fighting Luffy. But she would definitely be like around, like, weaker than Sanji. No, she'd actually be as strong as Sanji, or even stronger. Dang, bro. Nami OP. Not Nami in the meantime. I'm gonna talk about fanfic Nami. Dang it, Oda, why did you just draw Nami as she was? Jesser, who makes the best sandwich? Bro, he's running out of ideas, bro. He's running out of ideas big time. He just needs to go back to reacting videos, bro, and doing games, because he's running out of ideas. Oh. So yeah, we didn't see and boys Luffy as he's just running throughout the field. Dalmatian body flake is right in front of Luffy, and he says, "I've been waiting to face you." As Luffy just says, "I don't have time to deal with you." As Luffy just jumps off, but then Dalmatian jumps as he does his fist at Luffy, punching Luffy in the face, making Luffy fall back to the ground. And Luffy then gets back up. Dalmatian then starts to rush at Luffy. Luffy just turns around. He does a Gomu Gomu no Gatilen at Dalmatian, effing the crap out of Dalmatian. Oh, whoa, that sounded wrong. Punching the crap out of Dalmatian. Now, this was hockeyed up, of course. And Dalmatian just fell to the ground, knocked out. 3 other Vice Admirals come in. Luffy deals with them. You know, he has a little bit of trouble, but then Admiral Kizaru appears, and he's about to kick Luffy. He kicks Luffy right in the gut, catching Luffy off guard, making Luffy fly straight into the ground. Then he teleports or flies, or he teleports over to Luffy, and then he brings his leg in to smash it into Luffy. But then Luffy brings up his fists and blocks the attack, which sends him into the ground just a little bit. But he then stretches his arm back and he brings it back super fast, trying to punch Kizaru. Kizaru dodges Luffy's attack, but then it comes back and punches Kizaru right in the face. And then he punches Kizaru again and again. Kizaru might be slow, but he can catch the drift. You know what I mean? Kizaru just teleports back and says, interesting power. Well, you're gonna be a hard one to fight, aren't you? It's said that you're the 5th Emperor of the Sea. And if a Yonko were to fall out of place, you're supposed to be, well, its dweller, eh? Oh, shut up! As he does, come on, no, Gatilen! And Douglas is just watching on TV. Come on, Luffy, come on, beat his ass! And Kizaru then tries to kick Luffy, knee Luffy in his jaw. Luffy kicks Kizaru's leg. That they just fight kind of an equal surfing. Yeah, so it's kind of like Zephyr versus Kizaru. You know, that fight dragged on for a long time. Well, not for a long time, but it was a great fight scene. Luffy then brings back his arm as he then yells. I forgot what Luffy's supposed to be yelling. And he's supposed to smash into Kizaru, but Kizaru lights up his leg and smashes it into Luffy, and they have their little clash. Now, don't get it mixed up. Luffy is not Admiral level. Luffy is low Admiral level, but he ain't Admiral level. He's not Admiral level on point. Okay, so Luffy is a 7.5, and First Division commanders are a 5. Luffy's a 7.5. Admirals are a 10. No, Admirals are a 9, and the Yonko are 10 or 11s. Yeah, the Yonko are 10. So Luffy has a long way to go. Oh, and the Fleet Admiral is a 10 too. 10. They don't get that. They don't get that 9. They don't get that 11. They get that 10, 10 on the dot, baby. So Luffy and Kizaru just battling it out. Fighting men to men. So manly. And Luffy Gum no smashes his fist into Kizaru's face. And then Marco just comes after Whitebeard told him about Luffy, grabs Kizaru in the hair, slams Kizaru onto the ground, and face first. So Luffy just says thank you. Oh, and if you didn't catch my drift, Luffy's stronger than Marco. Marco, he's a 6.5, so he's an entire point below Luffy. So yeah, Kizaru. Wait, no, Marco's Admiral level. Oh crap. You see, I made a little mistake there. No, Marco is a 9. Yeah, Marco's a 9. But Kizaru was the 9.1. I'm just kidding. Um, so when Akainu comes to, I'm gonna kill you to Luffy, all of a sudden he just gets tremor by Whitebeard. And Kuzan comes up to Luffy and then he says, well, it's about time we resume our fight. Luffy just smiles and says, yeah, it's about time. As he rushes at Kuzan. But Kuzan then tells him, wait. As Luffy just stops in his tracks, jumping back saying, what? You see, I'm not a hand-to-hand type of fighter like Kizaru. I'm more of a attack kind of fighter. Okay, I'm trying to beat you. I'm not trying to not fight dirty. Oh. Whoa. Okay, come on. As he just rushes at Kizaru, at Kuzan. At Kuzan. And Kuzan tries to freeze Luffy, but Luffy just dodges and kicks Kuzan in the face. Kuzan and Luffy, they dodge it out, but this fight is pretty boring for you because they ain't really doing jack. Oh, I forgot, the Straw Hats are here. And then Nami then comes, Thunder Crash! As it smashes all over my boys, Kuzan. And since One Piece elements can actually hurt other elements, this actually, kind of ticked the guy off. Like, why did you do that, Nami? And this gave Luffy the okay to jab this guy with the elephant Kong gun in the face, which pushed him back, making him like not a Logia for a couple of seconds, giving Sanji the opportunity to smash his leg into Kuzan's face, giving my boys Usopp the opportunity to shooting star. And this time, Usopp's attacks are like Bakugo's explosions, exploding in Kizaru's face. Then then Luffy then comes. Now he didn't come with Elephant Kong gun the first time. I messed that up. Luffy then comes with the Elefante Organ, which is basically actually the Gomu Gomu no Gatlin, just as a Gomu Gomu no Elephant gun. Like, you wanna know when Luffy does, when Luffy makes his, like, in third gear, when he makes his fist super big, and he barrages the attack? That's basically what I'm talking about. And he smashes this into Kuzan. And this actually KO, like, it gets Kuzan, and Kuzan's, like, really bloody now, and then Jugo then comes with a literal Hulk smash to my boys. Kuzan's head, smashing Kuzan into the ground, knocking him out the frick cold. And Luffy just smirks, wiping blood from his mouth, saying, there's a difference, buddy. I actually got my crew with me. As we then get the music, or no, we didn't get the very, very strongest. Let me. It's the soundtrack from One Piece. One Piece. Roro Noah Zoro, very, very strongest. I'm gonna show it to y'all. Yeah, we get that. You know what I mean? As that music's just playing in the background, as Luffy just steps over Kuzan's face, like Kuzan's head, pummeling it deeper into the ground, walking away with his entire crew. Nami with her thing on her back, Usopp with a grin on his face. Roro Noah just looking back with a smirk, jumping back to his crew, walking beside his captain, and Sanji just looking there, just standing there with his cigarette in his mouth. Don't take cigarettes, kids. That's not good for you. But they made that pretty clear for CNN when they literally changed his, cigarette to a lollipop. Yeah, I watched that Pacific episode. Bullcrap. So we then see my boys Luffy as they're just walking. and people are already chanting, Yonko, Yon, like, like, like the newspaper, somehow somebody just wrote the newspaper saying, New Yonko, F Whitebeard, the new Yonko's monkey day. Like somebody literally just said that, and it falls on Sengoku's head, and then he says, "What? Straw Hat's the new Yonko? Kill him!" Wait, I'm not dead yet. Well, I am gonna die soon, but still, I'm not dead yet. He can't just become the new Yonko like that. Wait, oh, he's the fifth emperor of the sea. Oh, because Luffy owns Alabama. Like, Luffy, he's a little bit different. Yeah, like, he's smarter too, so he owns Alabasta. He owns the Sky Island. Which is a little bit too forgiving for Luffy. Luffy, every island that Luffy went to, except for Yonko territory, he owns them. Like, every island that Luffy's helped, he owns them. So, yeah, my boy's Luffy is pretty famous. He's not, like, after the 2-year time skip, he's going to be Yonko level. But he's not Yonko level yet. He needs a little bit more juice, you know what I mean? Which, I don't know what Rayleigh's gonna train him in. Rayleigh could probably, like, he could probably be trained in, Rayleigh's gonna train him in Ryu. If you haven't watched Wano of One Piece, don't, like, click off this video. Because we can't be friends if you haven't watched Wano. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. It's alright if you haven't watched it. But, spoiler alert, again, my boy's Luffy has Ryu, which can actually hurt Kaido, and in chapter 1010 of One Piece, spoiler alert, again, and this is really huge, so get a bag and start breathing it in. Get a ventilator too. Okay, have you got that? Okay. With Conqueror's Hockey, you can coat it around your body. So that's what he's going to learn the 2-year time skip. That's a little bit too much of a spoiler. As we can see, my boys Luffy looking. He ain't looking. They're just having their cool scene. And then Garp, he can't help it. He just cracks a smile. You've made me proud, boy. Garp, why are you smiling? Oh, sorry. As he just keeps smiling. You've made me proud, Luffy. Dang. So, my younger bro became a Yonko before me. Son of a... As he, yeah, you know, he's just walking, doing their smoke dart, and then Akainu, he leaves Whitebeard, and then he says, What the heck do you think you're doing? You're still Marines. Just because he's been announced the 5th Emperor doesn't mean anything. If you're just gonna stand here like a bunch of wussies, I might as well eliminate all of you. As he jumps in the air, and he does exactly what he does, a Hulk smash with lava on it. Luffy brings his arm back, and Luffy brings his arm back, and then he says, Gomu Gomu no, bear, whatever it's called, and he grabs Akainu. And Nami comes up and bonks Akainu as hard as heck in the back. And Luffy just drops Akainu. But then, all of a sudden, my boy, what's his name? Sanji, then comes with a fireball. Now, this fireball is literally him, like, Diablo jambeing his foot. And then, turning in a circle at superhuman speeds, smashing into Akainu's chest. And then Luffy then comes with a Gomu Gomu no. Wait, if Akainu's the Yonko of the Marines, then that would mean that he's Yonko level 2. Well, crap, he's still gonna get freaking comboed by the Straw Hat Pirates, but don't worry, he's gonna get back up. Well, he is gonna get back up. Nah, he ain't gonna get back up from this one because we're gonna have Whitebeard body this guy too. As Luffy then comes with a Elefante gun, smashing into Akainu's, face, right where Sanji just fireballed him. And then Whitebeard then comes with his Bicento, yelling, Don't you start naming new Yonkos and I'm not, while I'm still alive! You hear me? As he smashes his Bicento into, Akainu's back, sending Akainu, flourishing down to the ground. And this time, Akainu's gonna drop to the very bottom, but don't worry, it's not sea down. He's just looking there, bloody, like in a pool of his own blood. knocked out. And Sengoku's like, crap. Garp, you man the fort for me. Garp? Garp, he laughed. Luffy! Bob! No, no. I trained for years. That means I'm as strong as him. He hockeys up his fist as he clashes fist with Garp. Garp hockeyed up his fist. And you know what happened to Don Zhao Chin when he had the freaking audacity to hockey up his head to fight Garp? You know what happened, right? The exact same thing happened to Luffy. His arm got snapped in half. His arm literally got broken. And Luffy just tries in pain. Sanji then comes, but Garp grabs Sanji by his legs, smashing Sanji into the ground. Roro Noah then comes, but Garp grabs him by all of his blades and choke slams him in the ground. Nami then tries to Zeus him, but Garp just smashes literally the lightning right back at her, electrocuting her. Garp then takes her big club as he slams it into all of the Straw Hats, yelling, "Huh? You think you got too strong for your grandpa?" And Whitebeard then tries to hit Garp, but Garp and Whitebeard then clash. The gods clash, sending shockwaves throughout the Marine Fort. And they then fight. In the end, Whitebeard, he was sick, so he definitely got defeated by Garp. Because if you couldn't tell, Garp, just because he's old, like, Garp is just old. He's literally just old. Whitebeard is old and sick, which puts him a step down from Garp. Like, they were the exact same strength in their prime. Like, they were literally the exact same strength when Roger was alive, but then they slacked off. They got so much weaker. But Garp has literally still been chasing pirates. Garp's only old. He's not sick. So which would puts Whitebeard down just a little bit, making Garp able to defeat Whitebeard, panting. We're done here. Then Luffy then comes with a Gomu Gomu no. Like, he grabs Garp by the neck because Garp's really weak now that he's fought Whitebeard. He's elongates his arm back, and then he chokeslam Garp into the ground, having Garp on the ground. He's about to Gomu Elefante gun Garp, but then Garp gets back, smashing his hand into Luffy's into Luffy's arm, which pushes Luffy's arm back. He then jumps in the air and smash an uppercut Luffy in the gut. Long story short, Ace, when he's about to escape, my boys, Kizaru says, oh no you don't, as he just kicks Ace across the field. But then Akainu, who just woke back up from his slumber covered in blood, smashes his fist into Ace, and then, well, long story short, Whitebeard comes, pummels his butt again, brings him to the edge of death, and Akainu dies. I'm just kidding. He doesn't die, but he is at the edge of death. On which, when Akainu and what's-his-name have their fight, since Akainu was being like, oh, no, I'm not sick, don't worry, I'm fully healed. Even though the doctors told him he only had 55%. This would mean the boys, the man, no, the god. Kuzan becomes the fleet admiral. Why am I doing this? Because I want to. This one we're ending off this is where I'm going to be ending off this. Oh, they have the 2-year time skip. Luffy gets stronger. Blah 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 blah. This one we're ending off this. This is where I'm going to be ending off this. Like, comment, subscribe, share, tell your friends on social media platforms. YouTube. Yeah, peace.